everyone. This is Johnnie Lynn with Creative Designs by JL. I want to thank you for joining me tonight. And that's right, it's not Saturday night. So we are live on Monday night. So tonight is going to be a very special wreath. It is for one of my grandson's teachers. This year, my daughter has chosen to give wreaths to all of his teachers. So there's been quite a few, but I enjoyed doing them. And so there were 7 of them. So tonight is the last wreath that I'm doing, and it is for his PE teacher. But it's going to be a summer wreath, and I've already made the bow, and this is the bow for tonight. As you can see, it's summer, and what we have here is we have a flip-flop. Life is better in flip-flops. Okay, and I'm using this as an accent deco mesh, and I'm using this as my main deco mesh. Okay, and I have all my ribbon tails, which are right here, and I'm using naturally the flip-flop ribbon right here, and this pretty blue, and I'm using this pink plaid, and it's got yellows and greens with a solid pink. Okay, so all righty, so let's get started, and we're going to first do the poof method. But before we get going, I am gonna lower you down, so if you will, close your eyes. I don't want to make anyone sick. Okay, all righty, so let's get going. Okay, I went ahead and I made my wreath form. It is a 14-inch wreath form, and it has my ties. I did my ties on every crossbar on the inside and outside portion of the wreath, and then in the middle I put one in each of the middle's portions between the cross ties, as you can see. Now we're going to use the poof method, and what I'd like to do here is, let me show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to fold it like so real quick, and I'm going to fold these in like this and kind of scrunch them together like so. Okay, and then that will sort of give me a nice finish edge on this. Now I'm going to start it right before this cross tie here, but I'm not going to use this cross tie. I'm going to finish up with this one. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to zip tie this in just like so. All right, so today I made one other wreath, and that was for his religion teacher, and came out to be beautiful. I am really, I had one of the green moss crosses, and I used the, what do you call those? Not geraniums. I can never think of them. I have them in my yard. They come in those blues, and they come in the white and the pink and the green. I can't think of them. Oh well, I'll think of it. This is 21-inch, and it's the Snowball turquoise mesh. And what I'm doing, I'm going to make 10-inch poofs. Okay, and we're going to go all the way around the wreath, but in the center part I am going to use the pink deco mesh. Now this mesh I did get from Craft Outlet, and also the pink mesh. Now I've had this in stock for a while, so a couple of months, I think, before all this other mess went on. So But I just thought that this was so pretty, this mesh. I love snowball mesh, and it has such a good texture to it. All right, we're finished with this rung right here. So let's go ahead and that zip tie right in front of it. Okay, and so if you would, I didn't finish my sentence. Above, there are 3 dots, if you would, so that you can be notified. Please do so. And it will send you a notification when I go live. Or if you would like, you can iMessage me, and what I'm giving away for the wreath, well, you can live message me, iMessage me, and with your email, and I'll add you to my email list. I promise you the only thing you'll get from me will be giveaways, and when I go live. That would be the only reason I would contact you. So that would be the only reason. Oops, let me fix this twist tie on here. So, also, y'all, I have an Etsy shop. If you would mind, you can always go to my Etsy shop, and it is Creative Design. Now, my business is Creative Designs with an S, but on Etsy, it does not have the S. So if you don't mind, visit my Etsy shop and take a look at what I have in there. Okay, so we've got this. So now, I know there are several people out there that do not make wreaths, and but love to watch them make them. If you are new to the wreathing community and you have never made a wreath, I will be more than happy to either FaceTime you and walk you through making the wreath. I have no qualms with doing that. I'll be more than happy to. It will be fun. And as soon as, y'all, as soon as this mess with what's going on in the world, hopefully it will go away very quickly. And if so, I want everyone to know that I will be doing wreathing parties, and hopefully it'll be just in time for the holiday season, so that if you'd like to schedule a wreathing party sometime in November, what we could do is set it up, and you can do your own wreath, or it would be great to do a wreath for a gift for someone. Wreaths make wonderful gifts, and also I want to let you know I do not only wreaths, but I do flower arrangements. I do funeral arrangements. I do cemetery arrangements. So I do custom orders, and you can contact me via iMessage, and we will get in touch and find out what you are interested in. And before I go on, after I finish this wreath tonight, I will show you some of my custom signs I do, and I can you can purchase signs from you. I have some that I just put up on Etsy, and I have one of my favorite. You know, wreaths are not just for your front door. You know, many people have large kitchens. They go in kitchens. They can go on inside doors, in children's rooms, teenagers' rooms. You know, basically they make wonderful gifts. So if you're in real estate, or if you're want to give your doctor or your nurse a special gift, please remember me, And I will be more than happy to get with you and sort of get an idea of what maybe the person likes, and make it a special wreath for you, from you. How's that? Okay, now, I just now finished doing my last tie. Let me make sure before I say that. Okay. All right. There you go. And I'm going to cut it. And I'll trim it some more. I just don't want to. Okay, and we're going to tuck it under here and hide it. Okie doke. And I want to get that underneath here and tie it off. Okie doke. All righty. There you go. Make sure it's on there nice and tight. Definitely do not want anything coming apart on the wreath for your customer. Okay. Now, I do, when I do my zip ties, y'all, if you notice, I have the little nub right here. I do have it sticking up because I don't want it towards the back of the wreath. Okay. All righty. Let me get this. This is a little loose. I want to make this a little bit tighter, this twist tie for the middle one. Now, what we're going to do, just to do an idea, we did 10-inch puffs with this. And now what I did is for the hot pink, let me get this little stringer here. Don't like stringers. Okay. What I did is we're just going to accent the hot pink in the middle between each one of the crossbars. And what we're going to do is I cut this mesh, which is also from Craft Outlet. I cut, and what I do is I kind of fold it over like this. And what I did is I cut this mesh, which I got from Craft Outlet, at 30 inches, okay? Then all I'm doing is I'm placing it between the two crossbars in the middle. Okay, now my blue snowball or turquoise snowball is 10-inch puffs, and this is also from Craft Outlet. Okay, this is on a 14-inch Dollar Tree frame. Okay, I like the Dollar Tree frames. I really do. And one of the reasons why is that it makes a perfect size wreath. Although it's a 14-inch, usually by the time you're done, it does end up anywhere between 22 to 24 inches. Now, if you want a bigger wreath, then I would suggest we could do an 18-inch wreath. And if you want a big, puffy, thick wreath, we can do an elevated wreath form. So there's several types of wreath forms we can do. If you're not familiar with the different wreath forms, there are several types. You have a flat, which is just a flat wreath form. Now, this is a semi-elevated wreath. Then you have some that are much more elevated. And those are the ones that are usually that you purchase like from Craft Outlet that already have the twist ties on them. And they're much bigger, although they say, you know, they measure about the same width as these 14-inch wreath frames, but the biggest difference is they're raised up higher, and they make the wreaths thicker, appear to be thicker. although you use basically the same amount of mesh. Okay. Now, there is another form of a wreath that I will be doing soon, and which is Sincerely Yours, Melly Mel's design. Now, a lot of people do have storm doors, and one of the biggest problems they have is that a lot of these wreaths are too thick. So what I did here, let me raise you up a little bit. All right, I've got my flip-flops going up here, and we're going to roll, y'all. I'm not going to talk much. So this is a wreath for my grandson's PE teacher. I do have these flip-flops ribbon in here. Just make sure when you go to put your flip-flop in that you have all them going the same way, okay? And my tails are cut at 13 inches, okay? And my mesh, the Poof Snowball turquoise mesh, has 10-inch poofs, and the ruffles are 30-inch, 10-inch mesh, okay? My nose itches. Somebody wants to kiss me. Have y'all ever heard of that expression? Some people say, let's see, my nose itches, somebody wants to kiss you, or somebody's coming to visit. Is that it? I've always heard somebody wants to kiss you. I don't know who wants to kiss me. Probably my dear sweet hubby. All right, I got these all discombobulated. I'm discombobulated, so that's probably because of getting kicked off twice. I'm gonna have fun putting this putting this one together. Okay, it happens though to the best of us. What can I say? All righty. If you don't succeed, try again. That's what everybody says. And that's what I'm doing. Okay, I want the flip-flop here up and going like this. Okay, and let's put this like so. Y'all, I just love these colors together. I really do. All right, I'm having a hard time seeing which side is which on this. It's so close, it's hard to tell. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3. There you go. All righty. And we've got this one. Oh, y'all, see how that turquoise comes out with this and the yellow? It is really, really nice. I really like these colors together. Okay. There you go. Now, I do have, for the sign, I do have an accent. I have the little flip-flops. Yeah. Okay, let me show you. I have these that are going to go on the wreath right here. That'll match the sign. All right, now we're going to go on the outside rung, and we are going to put the ties there. And what I do is on the outside rung, what I do is I go where the plaid is, I put the flip-flops, okay? I guess I can show you over here. go ahead and we'll go around and I'll show you over here. Let's go right here. And you notice I have a flip-flop here, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a pink one here. Okay, and make a little birdie. And what we're going to do is I'm going to bring this around and I just didn't do it tight enough. I'm not used to doing a wreath showing it this way. Whew. I'm not used to standing up doing wreaths as well. I usually do mine sitting down. Actually, the only one I really do standing up are my grapevine wreaths. All right. And I gotta twist this around. This goes up like this. And like this. Okay. And then we've got the plaid. Plaid right here. Tell you, I can't tell which is the right side. I guess this is a pretty good ribbon. Now, I did get this ribbon, the plaid ribbon, from my wholesaler. This flip-flops go up. Okay. Okay, sit down and get going. All righty, there you go. Now, what I'm going to do in here, y'all, in the center, the reason I did not cut off the ties yet in the center is due to the fact that I'm going to put a little mesh in here, tubing, I mean, in this. Katie is one of my mentors, and I'm sure y'all, if you're not new to the wreathing world, Katie has Crazy Maisies. Brenda, who is another good friend of mine, has Busy Bees. And Casey, did you put on there your I didn't check. Maybe you can go ahead and put on there your business page, if you don't mind. Okay, I think I have them all. All right, I always cut more than I need. I don't know why. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, that's fine. We've got it. I did. I cut way more than I needed. I think I always cut about 18, and I don't need to cut all this. Okay, now what we're going to do, I've got this sign, and let's see, we are going to attach the sign, and I'm going to do it kind of wonky here. Okay, so I really do like these little knitting needles that I have here, that I like to bring through and bring it through the mesh. It just makes it so much easier. Goes through really quick and easy. And I want to put on here, life is better in flip-flops. How's that? Okay. I'd like to remind you that on tomorrow night on my YouTube channel, I will be beginning a King Sumo giveaway, and it will last for I don't know, Casey, I think we ought to let it last for about a week or two. And the winner will be getting a wreath kit. Okay. So if you will, I will be on YouTube tomorrow night on my channel, Creative Designs by JL. And I will be giving away a wreath kit. So if you will, please share and tell your friends to join me on my live. I would appreciate it. And it will be tomorrow night. Okay, let's get this through. Okay. That one. Get this through. All righty, got it through here. And now I can't find the other one. Let's see. Here it is. It's not it. See it, and I can't. Oh, there it is. Okie dokie. Through this rung here. Okay. I don't know if I'm, yeah, we're going to go wonky. As Katie would say it, wonky donkey. How's that, Katie? Huh? All righty. Go ahead and cut this. And okie doke. There you go. Should have cut these ahead of time, but I didn't. Okay. 2. Okay. And let's go ahead and put this right here. All right, we've got this. So let me give you a little quick update on what I did. What I did, y'all, is I made with the turquoise mesh, I made 10, which is 21-inch mesh, which I did get from Craft Outlet, and it's a snowball mesh, and I did 10-inch poofs, okay? Then with the hot pink mesh is 10-inch mesh, and I got that from Craft Outlet, and it is cut at 30 inches. Let me do it this way. It is cut at 30 inches, and it is a ruffle that I did. And I only put the 10-inch mesh in the center of the wreath. I did not alternate every other. So, okay, for some reason this doesn't want to come through, and I don't know why. Let me go back out with it and see if I can. It's getting cut off on the wire here. Let me bring it through. Tell you, this snowball mesh is thick. Okay. There, I got it. Okie doke. I think I got it. Here's this one. And okay, and this one came out. Okay. You know, it never fails. Sometimes you have a good night with the sun, and sometimes you don't. Sometimes you just want to bite the bullet. Tonight I'm ready to bite a bullet, okay? It has been one of those nights. Facebook, the wreath. Okay. All right. There you go. Put this up here. Twist it around the rim. Okay. All right. There you go. 10-inch mesh and only in the center, correct? Did not alternate. All right. Now they, Friday, they're done with school. I believe today was Andrew's last day at school, and which is great. And my other grandson, Callan, which graduated this year, he finished up, I think, last week. Now, Andrew, they will do what is known as a drive-through at the school tomorrow, where they will be handed, they'll turn in their books, and they will say goodbye for the year. It will be a drive-through, and he goes to a private school. And so now my other grandson, Callan, who was a senior this year, their graduation will be the end of July. So they are still going to have it, and he goes to a private school as well. Okay, now, all right, let's go ahead, cut this one off. All right, now what we're going to do here, make sure that this one's tied off. We're going to attach our bow, but okay, and I'm going to put my bow like this. Okay. All righty. All right, this is my bow I made right here. Okie doke. Bring it right through here. And then, okie doke, put it in right here. All righty. And then we have these, which we're going to add. I think I'm just going to go ahead and add them like so. All right, there you go. sure how I'm going to do this. Let's see. I think we're going to put them up here like so. And then I've got and I'm going to put these in here like so. And like so. You do this. I'll wrap this around. Okay. Alrighty. Now, I do have, what I want to do, since I have this pink in here, I want in the areas that you can see the pink, let me show you what we're going to do. Alright, we are going to put a little deco mesh in here. And since it is predominantly the sign, we are going to bring this up. Okay. And I've got some teal blue. And we're going to put it in here, like so. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's cut it like here. And we are going to stick it in the pink mesh, like this. Okay. Okay. All right, and we're going to snip that off here. Okay, and we have one here. And I'll do the same in here. What I'm doing is I didn't really measure it. I just kind of eye it, and I make, like, I do 1. Well, I guess I won't do 1 with the yellow. I gotta find the other end of the yellow. Okay, 1. Okay. 2. I'm gonna make actually 4 loops all together. And let's make sure they're all the same. Okay. All right. I'm going to go a little bit small. I may take that out right there. Yeah, there you go. And a pair of scissors. Come in here like so. Come around and the yellow in here and twist this in here. And I'll hot glue these in. Okay. Let's do the same here. Take the blue, come in. Don't like raveled edges. You know me with the raveled edges. They drive me insane. 1, 2, okay. And let's do another 2 and another 2. And we've got it right here. Come in here and we're going to put it right here. The 10-inch mesh is only in the center. I did not go on the inside and outside of the rim. I went on the inside rim only. It is 10-inch mesh and it is cut at 30 inches. Okay. And the 21-inch mesh has 10-inch poofs. So poofs. I never say that right. I always have to correct myself one way or the other. Poofs. I guess if you have a poof. Okay, I have 2 more little bows to make of this. Okay. Alrighty. Go ahead. I have 3 sisters. I have 2 older sisters and a younger sister. So my older sister is 6 years older than me, and my sister Debbie is 3 years. And then for my little sister Lisa that was on earlier, Lisa is 4 years younger than me. So my dad had it rough. One time we had 6 women in the house because at one time my grandmother, which was my dad's mother, had come and lived with us for a little bit until she found a place of, when we moved over across the lake, she moved as well, and she moved over here. But then she really preferred the city, and years later she moved back. She just really wanted to go back home where she grew up, so which was not really that far. You know, she lived across the lake. All right, and I got one more to do right here, and that will be it, y'all, and I will be done, and all I have to do is glue in the accents. I may just sometimes I glue them and or I'll do both. I'll glue and let me get this. Fell on the ground. I'll not only glue, but I'll what do you call that? I'll tie them in with a pipe cleaner. Okay. And there you go. This is done, gang, and I think it came out nice. I really do. I'll put some things in the bow as well. Some little beads like this. I have some extra ones. I'll show it to you. Let's see, I'll kind of shape it up. I've kept y'all on because I've had to come on and off. All right, I'm going to raise you up. Close your eyes. All righty, here you go. There you go. Well, this gets a little wonky donkey. Okay, there you go. And I'll fix the tails and that in the direction I want them to go with the bow. They need to be moved over this way. Y'all, it's always backwards on this camera. I find it hard. All righty, so there it is for tonight, gang. I thank y'all so much. I appreciate you being patient with me, and y'all take care. And I'll hot glue these in. And so y'all take care, And God bless. And y'all have a good night. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow on my YouTube channel. Don't forget to share. I would appreciate it. God bless and take care. Have a good night. Bye, y'all.